Hello, what's up? How you all doing? Overall, having a good day. Today we're on the PTR test server and we're gonna test the new units for the new season, the Three Kingdoms season or whatever it's called. This is gonna be on the official server. I have no idea about Three Kingdoms. And we have three units, blue unit and two golden units this time. This is the new tier 3. It looks pretty fancy, 28 soldiers, and we're gonna put them to the test. I do have them fully veterancy and doctrines, but that's not what we talk about today. We talk about how the unit feels and how does it work, abilities and stuff like that. So it's not really a 1v1 situation, it's more like how do they feel to play. We have F1 formation and F2 formation. I'm gonna put him in F3 because it's more funny, I don't know. Let's see the first skill. Sprinkle Chanter Wanters on target, instantly heals 15% max health for you and your allies. For the next 5 seconds, I restore 300 health per second and gain immunity to effects like bleed and burn. That's pretty OP. Healing amount scales with the unit's current hand count. Base cooldown 28 seconds. 28 seconds is pretty long, but the ability seems to be pretty nice. The second one quickly grants 30% damage reduction for 4 seconds. Instantly cleans crowd control effects from the unit and nearby allies. So you can remove CC. You're like on the floor or something like that. You can just remove CC for you and your allies. And it gives you 30% damage reduction to yourself. Pretty cool, I guess. We're gonna put him a little bit to the test. Remember, this is 85 leadership unit, very cheap, extremely cheap for a blue unit, but it's only a support unit. So I'm just gonna send them in and whatever happens, happens. I'm gonna press the second skill pretty fast. They perma heal. They perma heal from attacking. I didn't know that. So I'm getting health back. I'm gonna press the second skill, remove CC and defense, pretty cool looking, and then I'm gonna press the first skill. Oh, you heal a certain area. Okay. Great. Okay. Well, I can press it again. Wait, I'm a bit confused now. Wait, I can press it over and over again? It doesn't have CDR? Wait, I'm a bit confused. Is this a bug? Let me try it again. So, okay, it went on CDR now. I'm a bit surprised because I used it like so many times. I didn't went to the CDR. So, it's a support unit, nothing else but just a support unit. Remember that. You're not really gonna put much more of a fight. The problem with this unit is, if the meta doesn't change into blob fights, this unit is gonna be useless. Because range everywhere, cav everywhere, you're not gonna heal no one. So this is the healing. And now you go to the... So you heal in this part right here. Okay. Maybe I performed badly, I do not know. They're not really a fighting unit, I guess, but you know, they just there. I think in blob fights they're gonna be really great. The big issue is that if there is no blob fight shield meta, they're gonna suck, because you're not gonna heal no one. Everyone is just gonna get one shot. So it's a support unit, nothing really special. Let's go for the cav. Pick the stalwarts. We're gonna go for this is the new cav. Tiger and Leopold Cavalry Predator, 5-star, looks pretty cool. I'm gonna pull it out. I'm gonna put it in F2 formation because that's literally the best formation for, you know, the charge formation. The first skill charges right in like every other cav. The second skill, automatically seek and charge at enemies. While active, the unit can leap and execute sweeping attacks to dynamically change direction and strike. This, I cannot press it, so it does it on its own, I don't know. And the third skill cleans crowd control, leap forward with a sweeping attack, then charge in the specific duration. So I'm gonna use the third skill first, just to see how it works, right? It's my first time, so I'm gonna charge in. Oh, it jumps and then charges in. And, well, we're now winning against Stalwart, so that is at least good to know. And then I press the second skill, and they come back, and they do more damage. So you can, like, charge them in, and then press second skill, and they come back towards you, I guess? They do automatically. Let's try the first skill again. The first skill is a complete charge, but the second skill... I don't know if the second skill it's while you're fighting or before you go in there, because it cleans crowd control. So if Modao stops you, you can press the third skill and they're just gonna fight. We're gonna try a shield unit just to see. But first, let me charge into Stalwarts. Hopefully they don't defeat Stalwarts, okay? I'll charge in. Can I press the third skill now? I can. I actually can press the third skill too. Well, I'm glad they don't win against Stalwarts, you know? I don't want the Cav to be completely overpowered. Now let's try some shield units, just to see a little bit the abilities and see how it works. I mean, it's just the usual Cav with very massive charge, and I don't really like the third skill because CC immunity, it's scary as hell, but okay, I guess. I'm gonna go close to them. You know what? I'm just gonna go close to them. Oh, just swipe right. Okay, and if I press the second skill, they just attack wherever they want. They just go where they want. Okay, they just jump into you. They just clean you up so they can fight in melee formation. That's what the second skill does. The third skill is a little bit confusing, but the second skill, they just put up a fight. I'm gonna do a nice charge. I believe the first charge is probably the best. And of course, they're probably just gonna wipe you out. I mean, it's... you can charge them in, and then you can just call them back up and do another charge. So that is pretty fancy. And then you can press the second skill, and you can wipe out the entire unit. So you have like 3 abilities. If your first charge fails, you can go for the second one and the third one. So that's a lot of abilities to, you know, to have. I don't know. I really hope it's not gonna be OP though. I really hope that, because Cav is broken in this game. Anyway, that is the tier 5 Cav. Nothing really, nothing really that special. And now we're gonna go for the White Plume Guards Resurgent. They look fancy as hell. 32 in number. We have F1 formation. They have this right here. This right here, you see this right here, this thingy? This is, it allows you to use the abilities. So it's something like the Hwarang, where you full them up. So F2 formation, which probably is one of the best, like the normal formation, and F3 formation, which I'm probably gonna use the F2 formation. Now, the first skill, interruptibly by crowd control, rapidly form a special formation and instantly restore 1.4k block. Upon forming up, block consumption is reduced and defense increased by 80%. So what does that mean? I don't really understand what it does mean. So I'm just gonna go in to test it. Let me test the first skill real quick. I'm gonna press first. Oh, they get into formation. If you press the first skill, they get immediately into formation and you get massive block and defense for 10 seconds, like 80% defense. That is pretty a lot. Damage, second skill, knock down enemies in range to deal massive damage. Restore 40% max health, increase defense, and reduce block consumption. While in long live the hand state, damage and healing are increased. So if you use this one, which is long live the hand, you get more healing. So that means the third skill, consume a resolve, which this is the resolve by the way, this right here, to enter a last stand for 10 seconds. While active, the unit cannot draw below 10% health and is immune to death. Upon expiration, restore 20% max health. Now this is pretty OP because you can't die. But listen to me, I do prefer shield meta than Cav meta, so I don't care. So what we're gonna do now, he's gonna beat me up a little bit. Go ahead. I'm not gonna press no ability, go ahead. I'm gonna leave him like that. I'm gonna press the third skill, then the second skill, and we do massive damage. So practically you're healing with the third skill and the second skill together. They do proper fight for a shield unit, you know, like it seems pretty heavy. And the second skill, if I'm not wrong, it gives you defense and restore 4% max health. I mean, 4% max health is not really a lot, but they do feel really tanky. So we're gonna try some stronger unit, I guess, to break us apart. So then I can press the third skill to see if I can die or not. The third skill does have a long CDR. Like a very, very long CDR. So I'm not really sure how that works. So we're gonna let the Spartans beat us up. I'm gonna get close to him. I think I'm gonna do a 1v1 with these guys eventually because they look really nice. So I'm gonna let them do their job. I'm gonna press the first skill to put him in formation. They're gonna put it like this. Once he does his advance, I'm gonna press the second skill a little bit. You do a little bit of damage. They don't go in formation, but you can press the first skill again and you get bonus defense. But I am kind of dying, not gonna lie. Like, I am kind of dying. Like, it feels like very difficult unit to play. So I'm gonna press the third skill, second skill together, heals me a little bit up more, and now I'm just kind of invincible. I cannot die if I'm 10% off. I don't know. Like, I heal pretty good. With the third skill and the second skill together, I do heal pretty good. Remember, I'm not using the unit that properly. It's my first time, so, you know. But, yeah, I guess. It feels difficult to play, though. I don't even know which one to press first. Is the first skill? Is the second skill? Which one am I supposed to press first? And the abilities are pretty long CDR. Spartan's advance is like 15 seconds. My abilities are 15 seconds each, and the last one is like 50 seconds. So this is pretty rough. I don't know. I think it's a big shield unit, but you're probably not gonna kill many people, you know? You're just gonna be there, taking it, and fight for a long time. Let's try a little bit Iron Reapers, and then we can call it. As I said, it's just a pure test. I still don't know how to use them properly. So yeah, I'm gonna go in. He can charge whenever he wants. I'm gonna press the first skill immediately, because the first skill gives you defense, which is great. So you see that the defense is there, because Iron Reapers do kind of smack shields, but yeah. I'm gonna press the second skill, and then I'm gonna press the third skill, and it makes me immune to death. So my units cannot die, right? Yeah, they cannot die. He can't kill me for now. I don't really do much damage though, to be honest, because I guess I'm just full defense type of unit, but I am very tanky. Like, look at that. I'm barely dying, and Iron Reapers are very good anti-shield unit. Very good. So this is pretty nice. I'm not surprised that they lose against Iron Reapers. I'm a bit surprised they lose against Spartans. That's all. That's pretty much it. So the thing is with the unit is that it feels tanky as hell, but not really able to hold on its own. So either the dev's gonna bring the shield meta back, where we're gonna see a lot of these bad boys and the fight is gonna hold long, or no one is gonna play them. You're probably gonna go Cav and Iron Reapers and Wu Wei to just destroy them. So I don't know what to say about that. What I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna let him charge in, and I'm gonna press the third skill immediately to see if I die or not. I'm gonna press the third skill to be invincible. Do I die? I do not die. I avoid death. I do lose health, but I don't die. So let's try a bigger Cav. Let's try a bigger Cav. Just try a bigger Cav. A Cav that actually one-shots me, like with a good charge. Even a new Cav. So you maybe can avoid Cav charges, which is pretty good. And let me wait 30 seconds. They look really nice, but I have some bad feelings about it. Trust me, if there is no shield meta, I think this guy is gonna be kind of obsolete. But the third skill feels interesting, like really interesting, because you cannot die. And upon expiration, you actually even heal 20% max health. The second one seems a bit weird, I don't know. I mean, we can press the third one and second one. Okay, you can charge whenever you want. I'm gonna put him in just F2 formation. I'm gonna press the third skill, the second skill together, so they can heal more. And yes, I cannot die. And I didn't even lose much health because I have a lot of defenses. And once it's over, you heal back up a little bit, like 20%. So I guess you can avoid that, which is pretty massive in my opinion. I think that's actually pretty good. It feels pretty nice. Like really pretty nice. I mean, yeah. We can try Yorkist, give me 30 seconds. And then we can try that. So the third skill is what makes them impressive. Like really impressive. The third skill is really great. But I don't know. We'll see. They look pretty cool too. I like it. They don't really do much damage, and I really love that. Just make them tanky as hell. I like that. I love shield meta, man. Now let's try Yorkists, one of the most obnoxious units in the game. I'm gonna press the third skill immediately, the second skill together, because if you press third skill and then second skill, you do get more defense and more healing after the third skill ends. So that's pretty cool, I guess. There you go. Should be over. I'm gonna press the first skill to put him in formation. Press the second skill again to do some damage, and you can put up a fight against Cav. I mean, this unit shouldn't really be good against Cav, but I mean, hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Anyway, this is pretty much it. I am a bit impressed, but I'm afraid. I'm just afraid. That's all. I'm just purely afraid. And I think it's a bit difficult to use. It's not that easy. And I'm kind of glad about that. I don't really want one ability unit, you know? I really don't want that. Anyway, with that being said, this is just to test a little bit the units. It's not a 1v1. It's purely just to see how they work. And that's it. I do love this unit right here, though. I think this one is going to be the most appealing one, and I really hope it's going to perform. With that being said, hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about it, and I see you guys next time.